Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. So, today we're going to talk about something that everybody can learn from the recent discussions about Twitter. Even if you don't care about Twitter, there's a lesson in this for everybody. You know, I've gone over like why I don't think it's going to be quite as bad as other people are picturing. And then I had messages that came in and people are like, well, what about this? What if he allows this? One thing I want to point out is that Twitter is global. A lot of the things that people are worried about, they're actually illegal in other countries. Like if, as an example, if Musk was to allow fans of the guy with the little mustache during World War II to congregate, the website wouldn't be viable in Germany. They'd lose Germany. And with it, by extension, they'd lose a lot of the EU. That's a lot of money. A lot of the stuff that people are concerned about will be in violation of the local laws, the national laws, in various markets that are incredibly important to Twitter. It's also worth noting that Musk has already said they're going to abide by those. So a lot of the stuff that people are worried about, really, that's not going to happen. The more extreme scenarios. But for a second, because somebody said something and it kind of caught my ear, for a second, let's just say that it's true. Let's play that game. Okay? Total deregulation. There's no moderation whatsoever. Okay? What happens? It becomes super toxic really quick. Then what happens? People start to leave. Who leaves first? The marginalized. Marginalized groups who get targeted because somebody told somebody to kick down. They're out the door first. Them and their allies. They're gone, right? Then more people leave. What makes social media function? And this is going to make a lot of right-wingers mad. Diversity. That's what makes it interesting. This is why the right-wing clone websites constantly fail. Because there's no diversity of thought, there's no discussion. They become boring. So, if all the interesting people are leaving, and you just have a bunch of toxic people, what about those people who just use Twitter to stay up to date or whatever? They leave too, because they don't want to deal with it. It's not worth it. The interesting people are gone, and now all they have are the toxic people. Everybody migrates to another site. Could be Mastodon or Counter Social. There's a whole bunch of them out there. So the end result is that if Musk decides to burn Twitter to the ground, well, everybody just leaves. It's happened before in social media history. It will happen again. But the part that caught my ear was somebody saying, you don't understand how powerful a tool Twitter is. We get to leverage that because of that audience. That makes Twitter really powerful. No. You make Twitter powerful, not the other way around. Social media networks run on Highlander rules. They get a little bit of power for every little disembodied head they collect and put in a profile picture. That's what makes their sites interesting. You have the power. Sure, you can leverage the collective power that social media network has, but it's the collective you that gives it the power to begin with. It's just like the company you work for. Yeah, they give you a check. They give you those power coupons. But where did they get the money to do that? Your work. Your work created that. And they're giving you back some of it. We have a lot of massive problems in the world. It's really important that people understand the power of collective action. The power that a bunch of individuals together have. Understand even just a small 10% of Twitter migrates, Those policies are changing because Musk, above all else, is a capitalist billionaire. He wants more money in his Scrooge McDuckian vault on Mars or whatever he plans on building. That's not going to change. You can count on Twitter to do what's best for Twitter in the sense of making money. Making money on social media requires a lot of users. That means you need a diverse group. That's how you maintain it. That's how it stays interesting. I'm not worried about the disaster scenarios, but even if something like that does happen, it's a social media network. There's another. It'll be all right. And that new network, it gets its power from you, not the other way around. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.